Guys, good afternoon, all of you, everyone. Today my topic is it's mean related to accept rejection. If you apply the MSME loan, yeah, personal loan, yeah, business loan, yeah, every loan, and your loan against the property, yeah, agriculture loan, machinery loan, and your bank check, right? Everything. DSCR, DSCR norms, not in the mat. If 0.75 means require 1.25. Uh, my case in 0.75, it's a cash profit and not in the sufficient, not sufficient and to the repay and EMI. Bank check, right? Just check bank. Just I think more how to improve. DSCR, everything, prepayment, bouncing, and maintaining the bank, everything. Business under the financial and stress, under the financial year. So just can I give you answer. I give you the answer. DSCR is a currently in the 0.75 due to temporarily and describe the decline in the profitability, and however the cash flow and exposes to important exposure to improve with the normalization of operational and improve when you market in the back bump jump, and then definitely my DSR will be very fast improve. Correct. It's banking, bank, asking this type of rejection in the mail, because I have received the rejection mail. Turnover is dip in because of sales reduced, because of my sales reduced, and versus of the last year, right? Means risks, bank risks and the revenue lower, and the repayment of capacity. And just I will give them immediately. I put up the answer. It's a bank. Temporarily in the dip is primarily and due to and the temporarily and the make it slow down the and the sector, every sector, and specific and demanded and the construction and the businesses in the expected, and to recover in the current financial year. I will and bank another rejection in the it is important. मैं इसीलिए ये वीडियो बना रहा हूँ कि क्या क्या रिजेक्शन हमारे जहाँ अगर इफ़ यू आर ए बिजनेसमैन, यू आर हैविंग इन द कंपनीज, प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, पार्टनरशिप लिमिटेड, एंड प्रोप्राइटरशिप, everything, please you maintain the bank account, proper bank account. Please don't check bounce any check, your deposit check and issue check, please don't, and pay and every EMI be on time. And if you using in the credit card, please use only 20 and 22 and maximum 30%, not more than in the 70 and 80%. And if your credit card bill receive, please pay total amount, don't pay minimum amount. It's bank given in the more interest, because more interest and your CIBIL score is down, and your score is very down, because your payment behavior is very big issue. And bank check your behavior, right? It's other financial in the other financial norms in the not the mat, and just means other means low probability and high expenses and weak high expenses and the weak net worth. Just I will give in the answer in the financial ratio are impacted. Financial ratio are the impacted to the increasing in the operational and to the operational cost, and short and terms and the business and the slow down. And however care the business and the fundamentals fundamentally remains and the impact in the within a zone and within a change and right guys. It's exiting and the BL मतलब business loan and 22 lakh because I am having in the business loan and 22 lakh rupees from applying in the new loan from the bank because in the 22 lakh and various to dip and 15 lakh. Customer using the more than in the drawing and power and is risky in the over and the leveraged and the profile and exiting exposure in the is fully and the utilize toward the working capital and the requirement DP and the mismatch in is temporarily and and aligned with the business and circle and the fluctuation and everything please everyone notice this topic and you understand how to give the answer bank and how to improve your turnover, how to improve your DSCR, how to improve your credit score, how to improve your payment, how to क्यों है, why you maintaining the bank account and bank balance, how to maintaining the transaction, churning the transaction, that it is important from the every home loan kind every applying in the liability product it's a churning issue and bank another product in the churning issue because I'm not doing in the well transaction only 3% the applied OD and bank and exiting applied exiting bank and all this because of I am 97% in the other transaction in the other banking. It means customer not transition through to exiting bank and applying in the OD bank just risks in the weak and the banking in the transition weak banking the relationship with us. So bank can more and put up the question, please if you open in the account anywhere you maintain always customer case then I will give you the more answer to immediately answer just in the customer hesitated in a shifted off the banking of the banking to exiting immediately banking to exiting and applied bank churning to expected and to improve the more transaction within a 2 and 3 month all customer all deposit client will be transfer this bank right guys, it is important everything is important guys. आप इसको मेंटेन करें अकाउंट को मेंटेन करें क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है आप लोगों को मैं अभी भी बोल रहा हूँ कि आप अपना क्रेडिट स्कोर को बनाए रखें, अपना DSR देखें, अपने बैलेंस शीट रखें, प्रॉफिट दिखाएं एंड अपना वेल मेंटेन करें, अपना EMI किसी की पेमेंट हो EMI हो या किसी का भी कोई भी सिविल से रिलेटेड प्लीज़ बी ऑन टाइम पेमेंट एंड take loan according to income, according to financial, according to turnover. Don't give in the more and the extra apply from above the turnover because every bank calculation, every financial sector calculation because it's bank government just per turnover given the income and significantly is the coming month significantly though coming month high earning in the 18.46 per oblique consolidated and the two equity and extremely high. It means risks in the business in the highly and the dependent and borrows its funds, right? The high gathering is because of its answer is give in the high gearing is due to business high gearing in the due to business and expansion in the through the bad through to depth and depth funding and however the future and the profit and more and are expected to improve and improve the net and the net worth and income and reduce the leverage and reduce the gathering, right? Again bank, just as a question in the capital in the reduction 56% to 56% of the drop, and it's the financial 24 in the in the 80 lakh rupees, and the financial 25 in the 35 lakh rupees. It's mean risks in net worth in the sharply and the reduced loss rate, and drawings, capital withdrawal, and just immediately answer, reduction in the capital is attributed and to business and the losses, and attributed business and losses, and drawing to drawing to during the financial year. And however, and the specialization and specialization is expected, and expected with the improve and the operational and the professional, and reduce everything just only because I need the more money in more that time. So I'm using the fund. It's a saving fund, not you're taking the more loan, and not taking the any from the taking loan from the party. So they only use, and it's a family saving. It's a please, it is important. Rejection of asset, OD, SME, any liability product mean financial credit and the reality क्या है? DSCR low and turnover dip, turnover down, turnover every year. Please you increase your turnover as a business. Always you will think more. Your turnover will be होना चाहिए more than every year, more than at least 50 and 10% and 20% above. Then you can apply easily, can loan, and its net worth is increased, and market value is improved. Guys, improved. It's don't weak balance. Don't transaction very weak, and always maintain good balance. High risks, because if your high debt and capital is reduced, and in the DSCR low, and the turnover is down, and your CIBIL score is down, and your repayment is very down, and it just bounces, is a high risk profile, and no other financial company cannot give in the more money, and not accept your also your maybe हो सकते go your firm, your organization is closed within a soon. Guys, इस वीडियो को प्लीज़ आप लाइक करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिएगा, प्लस इसे फॉरवर्ड करिएगा, और सुनिए। मैं इस वीडियो को इसलिए बना, मेरा एक एजेंडा था, मुझे विदिन ए मंथ 50 वीडियोज़ बनानी है। मैं आप लोग मुझे अगर लाइक करेंगे, कमेंट करेंगे, सब्सक्राइब करेंगे मैक्सिमम से मैक्सिमम, डेफिनेटली मैं 50 वीडियोज़ मैंने जनवरी मंथ 1 जनवरी से स्टार्ट किया इसी साल 2026 right, January month, 1st January, and my video total videos is 132 and 36. Today I will make and 14 videos. प्लीज़ लाइक करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए, ताकि मुझे मोटिवेशन मिल सके, मैं सीख सकूं, कुछ ना कुछ अपने में इम्प्रूव कर पाऊँ, आप लोग भी कर पाएँ। मैक्सिमम से मैक्सिमम लाइक करें। थैंक यू गाइज। ओके।